welcome back to the Movie Maidens podcast. As always, you're joined by me, Dorsa.
Me, Morgan.
And me, Margot.
And today, joining our royal court is our dear friend, Roan.
What's up, everybody? It's good to be here. Do you guys give, like, medieval nicknames out to...
Sir
Sir Roan.
I was thinking scheming eunuch Rowan.
Okay.
We could do that. I've been watching Game of Thrones, so
Yes,
I really
us
like,
too.
what was his name? Viserys?
Yes,
Varys.
Yeah, he's pretty,
Lord Varys.
pretty cute.
I love
He
him.
just gets cuter.
He does, yeah.
the spider.
But we're not here to talk about him.
Yeah, today we're talking about our glorious GOAT. Rest in peace to an absolute legend, David Lynch.
David Keith Lynch.
Yeah.
David Keith Lynch.
Rest in peace to a GOAT. A year since his demise just went by, what?
Demise is crazy.
That's what it was. The California
Untimely.
fires killed him.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
is
happened.
horrible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the years of
And
smoking.
the emphysema.
Since he was 8.
Since he's 8 years old.
Yeah.
Not even a joke.
No, it's not. That's true. Yeah. And I mean, it's pretty crazy he went as long as he did with smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes since the 8 years old and, like, not stopping until probably like 6 months before he died when he
Yeah.
actually got
Oh my
diagnosed with
God.
emphysema.
Yeah.
Cigarettes and coffee and painting, the art life.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
David Lynch, man.
Well,
Paint fumes probably also did not help if you like to oil paint in any capacity.
No.
definitely not. But Rowan,
Mhm.
our listeners, they don't know who you are. We know who you are. So why don't you I don't know, give a little intro to yourself, not too much pressure, what you love about film. If you love film, I'm not gonna, put words in your mouth. Maybe your top 4 letterbox, if you'd be so kind as to share with us.
Yeah, of course. Well, as the 3 lovely hosts here, I am a proud film student of Wilfrid Laurier University.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Golden
I don't know. I don't want to get some pretentious answer for why I like film. I don't know. I just like movies. I like how different movies can be, There's a big range of how different movies can be, and I like how they transport me places.
Wow.
Yeah, so my letterboxd is... Okay, well, let me pull my phone out. Okay, guys, pull my phone out. For reference, if you were in the studio, you'd see that I have a David Lynch hat on.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Will Shaw, if he's a listener. He got this hat for me for my birthday in second year. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my letterbox? Here we go. Okay, so my letterboxd are... The number one's pretty consistent, Apocalypse Now. I think I watched that with my dad when I was in like grade 12, and it was a pretty big experience. I'd seen the Godfather movies before. He's like, oh, you got to see this movie that he did on Vietnam. So that's a great one. Mulholland Drive is my second pick, so shout out David Lynch. It was Blue Velvet for a long time, but I swapped it out with Mulholland Drive after I saw it again because, I don't know, Mulholland Drive to me is there's more mysteries. It's more enigmatic, I guess you could say. Then I have Stalker, Andrei Tarkovsky. It's been a while since I've seen that one, but I don't know. I really like the sci-fi world it puts me in. Sorry, I'm kind of treating this like a letterbox that you see
No,
on
that's
Instagram.
okay.
that's
That's
good.
okay.
Then my final edition is more of a recent pick, Perfect Days. Wim Wenders, great movie, came out like 2 years ago. I don't know, just it's really beautiful. And I watched it, I don't know, and it had a very, very profound impact on my life at the time. So yeah, just there right now. The fourth one's always kind of the one I just leave to slot out with the film that I'm thinking of in that moment. So yeah.
Wow. Great.
That's awesome.
Thank you for
Appreciate it,
sharing.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Yeah,
for sharing.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys. To kind of get our discussion on David Lynch started, I have a question here. What would you guys say is your favorite viewing of specific viewing of a David Lynch piece of work? Maybe like you have a specific memory watching a movie or just one of his things, and why it's your favorite viewing.
I can start.
Okay, Morgan.
So in first year, we had access to a theater and in the basement of our residence. And
College Hall.
Ooh.
Rowan showed us Mulholland Drive and then at the end explained the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And we were all not sober.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, people would,
kids.
That's what the little birds are saying.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of like a fun time, bonding experience. It was a big group, so it was just, that was really fun, I would say.
That was a fun time. That was the perks of being, in the film RLC. They got that screening room in the basement of Waterloo College Hall, so that was fire. I can go next, I guess. That's probably up there. I was gonna say that, but I won't say that because Morgan said it.
You can copy me.
No,
it's okay.
I mean, well, because I have another one. Because one of the big things I was upset about when I found out that he died was like, okay, I could never see a David Lynch movie in theaters like that he made. But
Right.
after he died, Cineplex did a thing. I was in Vancouver at the time, and they did a thing where they played all of his films. So I went with Margot and then another classmate of ours to go see Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, which was just awesome to see on the big screen. Really, I don't know, it was great. I just love that movie, and I don't know. I like season 2 of Twin Peaks. It's really fun, but it's kind of a lull for me. But like Fire Walk with Me, like I was really happy that he was able to do it after, because it's like it's weird how it's like a prequel but also a sequel. But like I don't know, it makes the it's really cool how he just explodes the whole show with that movie. Like it's totally different than the show. But sorry, I rambled.
No, that's all right. Dude, this is a podcast.
Yeah.
It's all we do
We're
is
always
yap.
going off topic.
I guess I can go next. It's really funny that was both of your picks, because I was actually thinking the one you said was my least favorite, and I can go into that too if you guys also want to know my least favorite Lynch viewing experience.
Yeah.
I could think of why.
Yeah, you know the story.
Yeah. Enlighten our listeners.
Yeah. But also Roan, the one that you picked, was gonna be what I said for my favorite, but I'm not gonna say
All
that.
stealing each other's.
We are. I
All
think
bunch of little thieves.
maybe my favorite one might have been, I think I saw Blue Velvet for the first time in the RLC as well. It wasn't in the
Yes.
screening room, but it was in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really interesting. That was maybe a favorite.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
But also, I think we watched, when me, you, and Ben also watched Fire Walk with Me in the screening room. Like
that
just
was
the
good.
three of us. That was also good.
That was fun.
But it's really funny because what that has in common with like me, you, and Shannon seeing it like in Vancouver is like it was just complete silence the whole time.
Oh yeah.
in
We
both-
were locked
In
in.
both viewings for both
That
of us.
movie locks you in, and like not in a good way.
Yeah, not in a good way. It's
But,
it's my
yeah.
top 2 on Letterboxd.
Yo, let's go.
But yeah, so the other one was my least favorite because I was stuck beside an ex at the time, and every time anything happened, he went like this.
Not a fan.
And it would take me out because we were allegedly under the use of substances, and I have bad ADHD. So every time, like in my ear, he'd go, I'd be like, I'm watching a movie, and like that's not a movie where you want to be experiencing that way. You want to be like completely locked. So I was like, just fuck my chungus life. Like honestly, like just fuck my chungus life. Whatever.
Upsetting circumstance.
It was.
But you've seen it since, and
I don't think I have seen
you
it
haven't
since.
seen
Really?
Mulholland Drive since?
No.
Okay, yo, you
No,
should-
Blue Velvet.
Oh, right, Blue. No, this
Oh, I
is
think
no,
no,
Mulholland
Mulholland
Drive.
Drive.
No,
Oh, never
Mulholland
mind.
Drive. Yeah.
I haven't seen it since either.
You
but-
guys should revisit it. I actually saw it like over the Christmas break last year, so like right before he died probably, and it's just always a good time, that one. Well, that one's always cool because like I have to do a shout out Drew Jeffries. I'm in his seminar class and I'm doing an assignment.
All of
on
us
David
are?
Lynch. We all
Yes.
are. Sorry, yeah,
Yes, Drew.
we're all in that class. I love Drew. And I'm doing on David Lynch and just like kind of reading about how like Mulholland Drive was supposed to be a TV show pilot, and then
Yes. Starring
made it-
Sherilyn Fenn.
yeah, Starling Show.
Oh,
and Fenn, and
really?
He made it. Yeah, it made it into a film, and it's like I don't know. I don't have a lot of tidbits on it, but it's just kind of cool. Like he always ran into obstacles throughout his whole career, but I feel like he always found like really, with what he could, creative ways around it. Like I mean, we talk about in Twin Peaks, like not to spoil for the people who haven't seen it, but like he had to reveal the killer prematurely. But I still
Yeah.
feel like the episode and like he's like I have to direct the episode that we do it.
Yeah, and it's
And
so well done.
It's probably one of my favorite episodes in the whole show.
It's so brilliant.
So yeah.
Morgan, you're recalling it. Like I could tell by your face, but you weren't gagged, like you weren't surprised, but like you were like, oh.
Yeah.
But from like a non-movie standpoint, also the Twin Peaks pilot changed my life. So
Yeah.
I like seeing it for the first time was like falling in love. So
Mm-hmm.
that's probably one of my favorite Lynch viewing experiences too. Dorsa, sorry, I also rambled.
No, guys, what's going on with these apologies? Get rid of them. Come
Sorry.
on. Hey. What the heck? I just said no, sorry. I definitely say one of my favorite David Lynch viewings that has not been mentioned by any of you guys is, remember when we watched Inland Empire?
Yes, that was
And
so
also
good.
the viewing room. That was an experience. It was so loud, and like that's such a crazy movie. Like just so much is always happening. And I remember being the whole time like, what the freaking heck is happening? But I was like glued to the screen.
That is really funny that you mentioned that is your favorite viewing, because I was having like a bad day that day, and then I was like, I want to hang out with my friends. I'm sure they're in the screening room, and I came down, and it was during the one part, during that really, really scary part, and that's the only part of the film that I saw, and I was like, what the fuck is this, guy?
No.
And I like came down for like comfort and being around my friends, and I was like, and then I like left out. As soon as the scary thing ended, I think I like left.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So not gonna lie, guys, I don't think I'll watch that movie.
Yeah, it was like, I feel like it was, I don't know. I feel like the way that we watched it was maybe apt to the movie, because it was on a big screen, and like I was fearful for my life at certain points, like I really was,
same.
and so, but like it was working, and I was like, what the, and then I was like, wait, what is this freaking rabbit short film doing here? What? And every time there was a rug out, I was just thinking, is that a Persian rug?
I saw the rabbit part. Sorry, it's coming back.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, you were there in the beginning, and then you left, I think, and then you came back. Maybe
I don't know.
something like that.
Something
Something.
like that.
Bro, I was
Something.
so fucking scared during that.
That's
Yeah.
probably the most nightmarish Lynch experience I've had, and just because it's
Yeah.
that movie is just like fucking
So, but the thing is,
crazy.
I'm never gonna have a viewing of that movie like that ever again. I think that's why
Yeah.
it sticks
Yeah.
out for
Yeah.
me. It's not
True.
necessarily it was the most like relaxing or enjoyable in that sense, but definitely unique and memorable
Yeah.
in my book.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were talking about before the show, but that famous quote, where, like, there's a famous clip of David who's like, I'm so fucking depressed. I don't even know what I'm gonna do today. And that's just because like he didn't for Inland Empire. He's like, I'm not planning anything. I'm gonna write everything that we shoot like right before we do it. And just like he's like, yeah, bro, did not know what he was doing at points. It was like, yeah, let me stick this rabbit short film that I did fucking in the 90s into this.
Yeah.
That's,
And yet
like,
it works.
it does work.
The end
somehow.
result's so
That's- it
awesome.
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
What I'm excited for, a viewing experience I'm excited to do is
Mhm.
The Princess is having Twin Peaks:
Yes.
The Return
Yeah.
every week on Tuesdays.
Yep. Tuesday nights.
Tuesdays,
7.
And I just started The Return, so I was like, oh my god, this is actually
Yeah.
perfect timing. So I'm hyped. Seeing that on the big screen is gonna be sick.
Yeah, and that's
Oh my
like
gosh, I'm so excited.
I mean, I watched like the whole show in like within like 2 days, and I treated
Mhm.
that as just like one long movie. So
Yeah.
watching it in a theater probably is like one of the best ways to
Yeah,
see
in
it.
3 episode increments. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Hype.
His final magnum opus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see like people who haven't seen it for the first time, like
Like
their
me?
yes, like you, Morgan, and also you, Dorsa, more than likely. Like your reactions to it, because like genuinely, I think when I watched it all for the first time, I had to go back and restart the whole thing. Like I didn't finish it all in one go. Because I felt like I was rushing myself. I was waiting for something specific to happen, and I had an expectation, and it took very long for it to be fulfilled. And Rowan's laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. But if you know, you know. But so I went back and I rewatched everything because I was like, actually, like my mindset was so bad. But I think I have like the most like recorded videos of myself like crashing out and like reacting to something, like watching it like ever with Twin Peaks. Like I have like a whole month in my Snapchat where it's just like video reaction, like of me being like, I have no one to talk to about this. Like no one's gonna understand what I'm talking about.
It's
So-
it's crazy because it's another instance of like you saw Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, and that like remade the show, and then Twin Peaks The Return is like. It's like David Lynch could literally do whatever he wanted, and he's like 18 episodes of you'll see what happens. Like
You'll
there's-
see.
There's no like in most shows, like we went to school for it, like you can see there's like, you know, you get into a rhythm, like there's episodes kind of follow a certain structure. In The Return, every episode's different. You got no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's no guarantee that it's going to come back to a character that they showed in the last episode. Like it's totally Lynch, I guess, in that way.
Wow, totally Lynch.
Totally Lynch.
Bro.
Totally Lynch.
So many scenes where you just gotta sit there with your mouth open. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even in the stuff you've seen so
yeah,
far.
and I've literally only seen the first 3 episodes.
Well, even the first episode. I remember when we because we
Yeah.
watched like myself, you, and Ben, because I think Ben had only seen it and you and I hadn't, and we
Yeah.
watched the first episode together, and we're like, what the fuck? It's
we were talking about the box,
Yeah.
the cube, for like 3 days after, and we never like got a consistent
Yo.
rhythm of like watching
that girl
it.
loved the cube though.
She loved it.
She loved it.
She wanted to see the cube really bad.
Yeah.
Cube.
Cube. Orb.
I love the orb.
Cube.
Orb.
Yo.
There's an orb in the cube, kind of.
I know about another orb.
Oh, Lorb.
Lorb.
That's all I'm gonna say because Morgan doesn't know about the orb.
Rick Drew, shout out, showed us Lorb in class.
You spoiled the show?
No, because it's so it's like it's so abstract that like it actually doesn't spoil anything about the show when he showed us.
He showed like most of an episode, but it's so late in season 2 that you actually like, unless you've seen the rest of it, it makes no sense. It makes zero
He
sense.
showed the what the fuck moment. It's like, oh, that's where all like the massive budget of the episode went to. The season went to this episode, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
I think he
It's
showed
the
like
one he showed us.
part.
It was like episode
16
8.
episode 8 or
It's
whatever.
like it's where the bomb drops, right?
Yeah, the bomb.
That's the
The
only
bomb
thing I'll say.
episode.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. That's
and the Lorb.
Yeah, it's like it takes place like in the past, but also it's like a non. It's very nondescript.
yeah.
It's very vague.
It's
what
it's
happens?
it's the Judy centric episode.
Yes.
That spoils nothing. Also,
Sure. Very vague.
Yeah.
Right. We're all following what you're
He
saying.
Yep.
likes to do that and stuff. Like the opening to Blue Velvet, people are like, yo, that's like Blue Velvet is like the 1950s. Like it's a 1950s suburban, like
Yeah.
suburbia or whatever, but it's like in the 80s. So
Yeah.
he does that. It's like kind of, that's like the postmodern aesthetic to his thing. Like it's upending of where are we? What is time? We don't know.
Love
We don't
A
know.
little postmodern.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So does David Lynch.
Yeah. That's why I love him.
But
I really
I love how
love
he
him.
does postmodernism because so many of his works like focus on like things existing in this present moment, but also existing in the past and the future simultaneously.
Mhm.
That's like a
Mhm.
huge theme
Yeah,
throughout
yeah.
his work.
Yeah.
Is like this like I don't know like fourth space I guess.
Yeah.
Of just like eternity. So there's
Mhm.
like a lot about that, and that's
Constant.
honestly a lot of what the third season is about. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
is that big theme of
Mm-hmm.
something else.
Something else is going on. Yeah, when I was doing my readings for this assignment, like it kind of divided. Like, oh, so Lynch has got like. I actually had a question I want to ask all you guys. This is a good segue.
Wow.
But like he has kind of like his like Eagle Scout main characters are always like kind of like him, like the Jeffrey Beaumont Blue Velvet
Yeah.
type. That are like, oh, they're the innocent people who are gonna kind of discover a darkness but investigate it and go further than a heroic, I guess, in that right. And there's like the really sinister villains like the Frank Booth or like Baron Harkonnen in his Dune. But then he has like the really enigmatic figures who are just like. Who are they? Like Mystery Man, Lost Highway, the Cowboy, Mulholland Drive, and then another subtype it talked about, which is a
And
really
what's his
interesting.
face in Blue Velvet?
Ben.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Ben in Dreams, one of the best things in cinema history. That moment. Then he also talks about like the really powerful characters who are manipulating events from the outside, who never actually interact with the characters that they're manipulating. So you got that in like what's his name, Mr. Roosh or Rock in Mulholland Drive, who's behind the glass. in the chair.
yeah.
And then there's kind of like Mr. Eddie in Lost Highway a little bit too and stuff like that. So, but I wanted to ask because Lynch, I think out of all of his characters, they always stick in my mind, like regardless of the hero, the villain, or whatever. Mostly the villains really stick in my mind. But who's everyone's favorite Lynch character that has shown up across his work?
Wow.
And if we want, I mean, for the people who've seen Twin Peaks, we can also go into Twin Peaks and be like,
Okay,
who's your
I
favorite Twin
think
Peaks character as well?
let's do non-Twin Peaks favorite character and then we'll do
Twin Peaks.
favorite character in Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
So favorite, who sticks out to you, David Lynch character that's non-Twin Peaks, and then we'll do.
Yeah. Because I started I'll do my answer first at the start of the question. I mean, I'll probably say Frank Booth,
Yeah.
just because he's the most, like, I don't know. I watched Blue Velvet first. It was the first Lynch movie I saw, and just to give context, I won't ramble too long, is like,
You're good.
I was like I was talking with my parents, and they referenced the movie Blue Velvet, and I was like, what is that? And it was kind of around the time I was getting into film. And they're like, oh, it's by this guy, David Lynch. And I was like, who's David Lynch? I'd never heard of Blue Velvet. I hadn't really heard of Twin Peaks at that point either. They're like, oh, and my dad was like, he's just some fucking weirdo. And I was like, what? So I searched him up. And I was like, who is David Lynch? I saw him. I was like, is this some Andy Warhol type? I saw his haircut or whatever. And then I saw Blue Velvet. So I checked out Blue Velvet. And like I was like Frank Booth, like I was like, what? The first time Frank Booth shows up in the film, I'd never seen a scene like it in a movie before. I was like, this, because before the film's like, it's weird, but it's like, okay, like, this is kind of like, a stereotypical, investigation detective story. But then it's like, he shows up, it's like, what is going on? It's like so psychosexual, so weird. So probably I'd say Frank Booth, because also Dennis Hopper, love him. One of my favorite actors, I'd probably say. So yeah, that's my favorite.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
You know what? That's funny you say Frank Booth, because one of the first people that came to my mind when you said that was Dorothy, actually, Dorothy Valens. Yeah, I mean, mostly just honestly for the aesthetic. She's so like, I love like her like costuming and the way her hair is styled, and she's such a tragic character, but also again the movie's hopeful. The movie is a hopeful movie. She has a pretty positive ending. Yeah. She gets away. She gets away from Frank. Beautiful singing by her too. Yeah, exactly too.
Mm-hmm.
Great character. But other than her, I'd maybe say like who sticks out the most is your question.
Just like who
memorable.
With you, who sticks with you the most? Because like Frank Booth, like as like a villain character, I'm like I don't know. I mean, I'd also say like there's a similar character like to kind of like Frank Booth in Wild at Heart that Willem Dafoe plays. Willem Dafoe was actually in the running to be Frank Booth, but he didn't do it. But it's this guy named Bobby Peru in Wild at Heart, and he's like this bank robber, and he's like Bobby Peru, like the country. That's what he says. That's always what he says. So like the villains always of Lynch movies stick in my mind more because they're always just so over the top weird. So I don't know. Like his movies always are, but the villains always stick out in that right for me.
Other than that, I'd say maybe like Naomi Watts in Mulholland Drive.
Oh, she's great.
What's her name? Betty?
Betty, yeah.
Betty. Yeah. Just like the scenes with her, and also Laura Herring's character, Rita. Yeah, just the scenes with both of them, like them as like a I guess as a duo rather than like a single character, them as a duo and like their whole story. Yeah, like I always think about, I'm like, that's freaking so twisted, but it's like crazy. Yeah. Like, wow. Yeah. Guys, being a lesbian isn't freaking simple. It's complicated. As you can see in Mulholland Drive. That's just average. That's average two girls talking stage is Mulholland Drive. Average psychological warfare you have to go through. Anyone else want to talk about their favorite Lynch character that comes to mind?
The only thing I've consumed of Lynch in the past like year is all Twin Peaks media, but since you were making me pick another, God, Paul Atreides, from Dune, but that's not an original Lynch, so I guess I'll also go Betty from Mulholland Drive. Be basic and copy you.
No, hey, she's iconic. She's iconic.
I was also gonna say Betty from Mulholland Drive, but I really also like I like his Eagle Scout characters a lot. Roan was literally reading that article in class, and I was like, I've read that one.
He talks about it a lot. Yeah,
he does, but it makes so much sense. But I'm really, really drawn to like his Eagle Scout archetype because I did Girl Scouts and Girl Guides. Like I was like locked in on scouting and guiding for like a lot of years. So after that, like I was very, very like sworn to my oath, like very like knightly, very scouty for many years. Like I literally just told Morgan a story about like me being a kid and like another kid being like, we can steal my dad's weed and smoke it when I was in like grade 6, and me like and we can smoke it with all these new people you've never met, and I had a panic attack and called my parents to pick me up. I freaked out because I was like, I'm a girl God, I can't do this. I'm 12.
Let's go.
I'm 12 years old. I can't smoke pot.
That's good advice, guys. Take that advice. If you're 12 years old and you're listening, no drugs.
No drugs. Have a panic attack and embarrass yourself in front of your coolest friend. But yeah, so I really relate to those like kind of like kooky, like like, but kind of like weirdly perverse a lot of the time characters. Like Jeffrey's like a pervert.
Yeah,
is.
he's Loki
Yeah.
like, I will keep looking at you, Dorothy.
So I'm like, they're so weird. Like, what is going on there? Like, you're so honorable, but you're so skeevy at the same
They're
time.
Lynch. They're all Lynch.
So I love
It's
it.
the darkness coming out from underneath the beauty of the facade of the
Yeah.
perfect white picket fence life, the perfect Americana dream that is unachievable, because if you try to deny the bad, it will come out anyways, you know.
Yeah,
The
the
return
return
will
of the
always come out,
repressed.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so probably Jeffrey's a favorite of mine, but I also really like Alvin in the Straight Story.
Yo, Alvin's
Oh,
sick,
I
man.
completely forgot. Oh, yeah, we saw
Alvin's
the
sick.
Straight Story at the Cinematheque
Yeah.
Vancouver.
in
shout out,
Vancouver.
shout out.
I forgot about that. Yeah, honestly, okay. You know what? This we'll get back to. Don't worry, we'll get back to Twin Peaks characters, but this circles back to a question that I wanted to ask, which I was like, this is kind of like, I hesitated to ask this because I'm like, I feel like this is a hard question, but I just figured out my answer to the question, so I am going to ask the question. Most underrated David Lynch work. I feel like people never talk about The Straight Story. Like, when people are talking about David Lynch and his works, and I get it's because it's like, I guess it's one of his more conventional,
It's because it's
kind
a Disney
of.
movie.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
kind of, but like,
Yeah.
no one talks about it. And it's like,
It's about a true story.
also, like, I think it makes, like, that being in his filmography, it's like, it's endearing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it endears me to him.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think is like the most like underrated? I phrase this question this way, like, what do you think it's the most underrated Lynch scene? Because like something that like you don't see reposted on all those like what's your favorite, let's say, David Lynch scene that you feel like people don't maybe bring up that you thought was really funny, but you maybe don't see reposted on those like cinephile Instagram accounts or memed about? If one
Okay.
comes to mind, that is. No pressure, guys.
I actually do have an immediate answer for this.
There you go.
My favorite Lynch thing that is not talked about. Well, not my favorite Lynch thing, but one of the ones that I'm like hidden gem. You guys know that picture where it's the guy with the magnifying glass? It's like looking at the other guy's phone.
Exactly.
That's me with Dumbland. I was like urging everyone to watch Dumbland for
I've
like a
seen
month
bit of it
after.
because of you.
But it's like a really bizarre sense of humor. It's been completely hit or miss every single time I've shown people it, and the only other person that finds it as like hilarious as I do is my mom. Like we were actually crying laughing watching it, and we showed it to the rest of our family, and they're like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen, and it's not funny. And I was like, damn guys, you don't even understand. Like, come on, the genius of Dumbland. It's just a lot of David Lynch voices and writes it all and animates it all. And it's just so funny to me. It's about like small town American things. Maybe that's why me and my mom find it funny, because we both lived in the States for a while. But it's like so like just like American dumbass, like hates his family, like hates his wife, like his like son's always running around screaming like, hey dad, look at me, hey dad, look at me. And he's like, shut up. So it's so good to me. But like for like underrated scene, I think any scene in Eraserhead where like the baby's like, I think those should be reposted more. Like where he starts coughing up like all that stuff, and like Jack Nance is like, what the fuck do I do with this baby? That scene's like really upsetting and funny to me. Out of context, I find it quite funny, but in the actual film, I'm like, please take care of the baby, please. I have maternal instincts for Eraserhead baby. To be honest, I'm like, guys, come on, what are you doing?
He's beautiful.
He is
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah.
My little AirPod, isn't he beautiful?
I said The Straight Story, but in terms of scene, I'll say, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this does get reposted a lot, but I haven't seen it reposted a lot, of in Blue Velvet when Jeffrey Beaumont is in Dorothy's apartment and Frank is like, it's like near the end of the movie, I think. Frank comes in and Jeffrey's smart enough to like make the call with his like walkie or whatever to like come get him, and then he leaves the walkie there and he goes to hide somewhere else. And Frank takes the bait where he thinks like, oh, I can figure out where he is now, and he's just like, you stupid fuck, like you left your
I
phone,
love
you
that.
stupid fuck. Like that's just so funny to me.
It is so funny, bro.
Like, you
I love that
stupid
scene.
fuck. Like he's just like scolding it. It's like, bro, do you think he's that dumb? But it's like like he's just so, it just shows I don't know. It just really makes me laugh, and I feel like if I was like a freaking meme account, I'd just be having a clip of that. Just do what like I don't even know if that's exactly what he says. But
Yeah.
That's my hidden gem.
I'm just trying to think. I rack my head for this. What just popped into my head now is I think I've seen it on Instagram before, but I don't think I've seen it around that much. Definitely not the full clip, but in Mulholland Drive, when Adam Kesher, the director, when they're like, oh, like the first time you see him, you have to meet with the two producers, and Angelo Badalamenti's one of them, and they're like, oh, and then he comes in, and there's this like little gag where it's like, oh, I got this guy. He makes the best espressos in the world because I know how picky you are with espressos.
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy brings in the espresso, and the guy drinks it. And it's the most like disgusting, spit it out, like licking his tongue, like trying to lick the taste off his tongue. Like gives away. There's literally no reaction to it past that point. And the guy's like was bragging that it was the best espresso ever. Was just like so upset, so defeated at the end, and just not a lot of people pay attention to it because there's like other shit going on. But
Yeah.
I guess.
Good answer. Do you have a moment in mind, Morgan? It's okay if not.
I can't think of any underrated anythings because I've only seen mainstream stuff. Because I only see what people show me.
What about something in Twin Peaks though?
No, I'm getting there. I think this is a spoiler-free answer. So season 2 is a little bit silly. It's a little bit of a silly season, and in it they do a Miss Twin Peaks pageant.
Okay, yes.
And at the end of it, there's like this dance number where they start spinning multicolored umbrellas.
Ooh.
And just that whole thing, I'm just like, that's awesome.
Yeah, you were surprised. You were like, what?
No, because it's just I just didn't expect it from the show, and I love synchronized dance numbers. Yeah. So I was like, this
there you
is
go.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be bad. I also thought of another answer that I think is funnier.
Sure.
In Fire Walk with Me, this is gonna be really quick. There's like this through line where Laura keeps calling herself a muffin. Like it happens multiple times. This is not a spoiler. It has nothing to do with anything. And at
LOL XD random.
At one point, she's with one character in a club, and he walks up to her super drunk. It's a character that is known. It is known. But
it is known.
I don't want to say it for spoilers. So she walks up to this person in the club, and he goes, "I'm the great Went," and she goes, "And I'm the muffin," and that's their whole exchange. And that part always makes me laugh. And then he like pretends like he shoots himself in the head after, so he's like, it's like a really weird
epic
exchange.
Season 2 of Twin Peaks is really a gold mine for that question. There's so many things that happen in that show that like probably aren't from Lynch, because he wasn't really involved in the second season so much.
Mr.
But like there's just total craziness, but they're so funny.
Is season 2 when Ben and Jerry dance around?
Yeah, they dance.
That's
like
one
on
the best moments
I
in the
love
show.
when that happens. They just dance around in their office.
Yeah. When Leland starts singing.
Yeah. There's dotes and dozy dotes.
Guys, for context, I'm the worst person in the world, and I haven't watched all of Twin Peaks. I'm almost done season 1. I've seen the first episode maybe like 4 times, and like the second episode like 2 or 3 times. I think I'm 1 episode away from being done season 1. Yep.
The last episode of season 1 might be the best episode too. It's really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say lock in, get there, bro.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The reason why I'm so slow at watching this, I'm a notorious TV binger, or I used to be, but it's because I actually care so much, guys, and I always want to be in like the right mindset to watch Twin Peaks. I don't want to just throw it on. Like I want to be locked in, like paying attention to everything. But with that in mind, what's everyone's favorite Twin Peaks character? I told you we'd get back around to it.
Who's your favorite?
Yeah. Okay. My favorite character, with the knowledge that I've only seen pretty much season 1, I think anyone that says they don't like Cooper is a liar, I think, and a cheat.
People don't like Cooper?
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen anyone say they don't like
Cooper.
Well,
like if he's not even brought up in terms of like when you're talking about best characters. Obviously he's goated. I would say I am a big fan of Josie. I just think that she's just serving all the time.
She is.
I also really like Harry.
True. Ben.
Shout out Gordon Cole. Of course. David Lynch's character.
I can
right,
see.
Sorry.
I can see.
I'm not great with names.
That's the-
I can hear.
Yeah.
I can hear you
So
perfectly.
that's so embarrassing.
Yeah, you got spoiled on that scene.
Yeah, because all the freaking Instagram accounts are always posting
True.
it.
I love Shelley.
Yeah. What you need to understand about Twin Peaks, Cooper. Yeah. So I'd probably say Harry, Josie. Probably if there's someone that is, I feel like that's usually what I say for
Yeah.
favorite characters, and Gordon Cole, obviously. But yeah.
That's really
I think that's my
That's really funny because that's our friend Malika's like top as well. She loves Harry
Yeah.
and Josie. That's her
Persian
favorite.
girls love freaking Iranian girls love
The Harry and Josie
and
pairing.
Harry. Yeah. Also, I just really like them together. I think they look great together.
I think it's so cute that Michael Onkeen had a crush on her
Yeah.
on set, and he'd be like, "Oh, I did that take wrong. We got to redo it, guys."
That's actually kawaii. Kawaii. Okay, guys. Your favorite characters.
I mean, I'm gonna say a few things. I mean, I think my favorite is probably Leland Palmer, just because like I don't know, he is really interesting the whole way through the show, especially in the first season, and I don't know, just like what happens to him after he loses his daughter is I don't know. Never saw any of it coming. Like what he was gonna do. Like when he just runs and singing.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
he
really a
starts-
big
he
spoiler,
starts
but his
crying.
hair just goes white.
Yeah.
But
That's what stress
yeah.
does to you, bro.
for real.
It's true.
Yeah,
I got a
it's
bunch of
stress.
white hairs on my head.
Literally.
And then I really do love Jack Nance's character. There's a fish in the percolator.
Percolator.
He's great. And then the last one I'll say, this is kind of deep cut. Fire Walk With Me Ref, Philip Jeffries, David Bowie.
Yes.
Now we're not going to talk about, what does he say? What's her name?
We're not gonna talk about Judy.
We're not gonna talk
Here's
about
what we're
Judy
gonna do. We're
one bit.
not gonna talk about Judy. That's who we're not gonna talk about.
Yeah, he's cool.
Wow.
It's fire. He is cool.
That's that.
I
That's
made
Ref.
I made a teapot with my arm. I just don't. I can't. You guys will learn.
Yeah,
You'll
learn.
understand.
That's a return ref.
Wow. But you
Okay.
can see the princess, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At the end of the
reminder.
month.
Yep. Tuesdays,
Yep.
7.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be there.
We will.
Yeah.
Like actually.
Yeah.
I like a lot of characters and I hate a lot of characters.
Mhm.
Specifically one guy, he's really scary. He has really long hair. I won't say anything else.
Mhm. Yep.
Every time he came on screen, I was like, ah.
Great set decorator though.
Morgan calls him Rat Man.
Yeah, he looks like a rat.
That's
no,
that-
no,
that's
no
true.
hate,
Yeah.
no tea, no shade to the actual guy, but I literally was like, the rat man.
Frank Silva. Rest in peace.
Frank Silva.
Yeah, rest in peace. Sorry, he's not my favorite. To be clear, I like Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy the goat. Everyone likes Dale. I like Dale, and I just want to say I'm a Dale and Harry shipper.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's real.
truther.
Yeah.
True
I'm-
Coop.
Yeah, True Coop. That's
with
Margot.
you on
Margot was
that.
like, people ship them, right? And I was like, oh, I'm one of those people. I was like, wow.
You mean me?
Literally, I was like, wait.
You're looking at him.
I'm
Yeah.
in the niche Albert Harry ship.
So- okay, wait.
Oh, there's people ship
Wait,
the three of them together.
Wait,
I call
actually,
it True Coop
you,
Field.
You bring this up. Albert's one of my faves.
Albert's
Albert.
fucking awesome.
I actually freaking love him. I like Harry. Oh, I really like Hawk.
Yes, Hawk.
Mhm.
Locked
Hawk's
in.
sick.
I like Hawk a lot. Every time I'm at the sheriff station, I'm like, wow, go.
You love Andy.
I really
too.
like Andy. I was going to say
Yes,
Andy.
Andy.
Guys, I think Andy Twin Peaks looks like Stan Laurel of
Yeah.
Laurel
Yeah.
and Hardy
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit.
fame.
Yeah.
And you said it was the hair, and I think it's the eyes. You know what? I'm going to pull up a side by side while you guys keep talking, actually.
I feel like there's more characters that I like. I like
Some-
Shelly a lot.
You like Shelly a lot.
She's
I think
so
Shel-
beautiful.
The actress that plays Shelly, I always think that she looks like my mom.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
awesome.
kind of see it. Yeah.
yeah, because they both
Because it's
have
like the tweet that I saw where it was like they were all serving
major Iranian face.
Iranian face.
Oh my gosh,
It's true, bro.
Major Briggs.
Major Briggs.
Major Briggs.
Yes.
That's the
Major
goat.
Briggs is the
Who
goat.
was
And-
also on
yeah.
X-Files.
And Bobby
Mhm.
Briggs, you know, he's a dick in the main show, but he has a surprising turn in the return.
He's an intriguing
Yeah.
guy in season 3.
Mhm.
I never hated Bobby because I hated like Leo so much.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what,
Yeah.
Bobby's fine.
Yeah, in comparison to Leo, it's like fuck.
Right?
What's the
Wait.
name of the guy that plays Andy? Just because I don't want to search.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Actually, you know what?
You could look up Andy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can look up Andy.
Who are the French brothers? And there's like 3 of them.
Oh, it's
Who's
your favorite-
Jean-Jacques
who's your favorite
and
Jean-Jacques?
Bernard.
Bro.
I like Michael Parks is the one that plays the guy that comes
Yes.
in, right? Yeah, he's
I think
silly.
so.
And then David Duchovny.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes,
Denise.
Yeah,
yes,
Denise is a great character
Denise.
This is a great character.
Gorgeous
Oh my
characters.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
saying.
True.
yeah, gorgeous.
There's more characters I like, but Margot, you go.
Okay.
Ever Graham,
My
Margot's
favorite.
Sorry.
Annie. I don't hate her anymore. But when I was
Guys, I'm sorry. Okay, I think that
they do look
Yeah,
like they
I've
make
seen
the
that.
same
actually
face.
do.
I mean, it's like similar type of comedy too. Like,
Yeah.
like Andy is
Yeah.
like slapstick comedy. And
But the
He
eyes,
is.
look at the eye shape. The eye shape
Yeah.
of the eyebrows.
Andy spelunking. Mark.
Andy,
It's
bro,
the way
Andy,
he
when
cries.
He
Yeah.
to the office actually kills
He,
me, bro.
he
That's
also
one of my
look he
favorite
gives Doofy from Scream.
things. He does.
Yep.
He does majorly.
Yep.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
a really
yeah.
good. That's so
Thank you,
good.
thank
I
you.
love Doofy. Scream, man.
My favorite, Dale, of course. Albert, Harry, of course.
Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl is genuinely one of my favorite characters.
Sorry. Sorry, I
Um,
just pictured a funny scene.
Anything Wyndham Earl does, I
It's
absolutely love. I know everybody's like, late season 2 fell off. Late season 2 is the worst. It's slop. Like, I eat it up with a spoon every time. I'm like, give me more Wyndham Earl. Yes, have another scene with the flute for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. I love Wyndham Earl. Like, I sound like Matthew McFadden in Pride and Prejudice. I love you. I love you, Wyndham Earl.
I love
you, Wyndham.
I love you.
Yeah, I like anyone associated with like the FBI, pretty much. Like Philip
Mhm.
Jeffries, Albert,
Yo.
freaking Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon.
Yeah.
is the goat.
Audrey
Gordon
used to
Cole.
be my second favorite character of all time, but as I've gotten older, she's become more and more difficult for me to watch.
Bro, when she
Um,
was in Cooper's bed, I was like, "What are you doing?"
See, the first time I watched that, I was 17 and I was her age, and I was like, this is low-key genius.
No, but the thing is, the
The
way
older I get, I'm like, this is actually, like, if I was Cooper, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of
Bro.
here, little girl.
and the way that he like lets her down, I'm like, well, she's gonna like you more.
I know.
Cause he's like you're beautiful, you're talented, whatever. But like it's like I took an oath and it's just wrong. Like it's like wow, he has morals. Like it's like I'm sorry, Goop, bro. There's
She-
like nothing you can do.
She consistently has like whack shit going on to her
Yeah.
throughout the show. Like, I mean, her first moment where she's like, "My friend's dead," and like to
Yeah.
all the Norwegians that just
They
don't
scatter.
understand her.
Yeah,
She washed up on a rocky beach.
And it's like, what's her like the Audrey's waltz or whatever? Like the
Oh,
score,
yeah, Audrey's
Oh, yeah.
dance. Dun, dun, dun,
and
dun.
Badalamenti's score for her.
Freshly
Angelo
squeezed,
Badalamenti.
too.
what's your favorite Angelo Badalamenti?
Mine is freshly squeezed. Because I like that the first time you hear it in the show, Cooper goes, and I'll have some oranges freshly squeezed. And then like the like snare kicks in, like,
Yeah.
Mm.
and then Audrey comes in. I'm like, this is peak.
Twin Peak.
I mean,
Literally.
Twin Peaks theme, Laura Palmer's theme are probably the standouts. And I mean, I like all his like the background stuff he does in Mulholland Drive and Velvet are also my favorites too. They're good.
Yeah, I really like Love Theme also.
Love
Oh,
Theme
yeah.
is really good.
Twin Peaks.
Love Theme is in season 2 a lot. So if you like Love Theme,
Okay.
I famously don't know the names of anything, so
Mhm.
I
Sing it.
will. What? I also will say the Twin Peaks theme and Laura Palmer's theme because I can picture what those sound
Yeah.
like and I can't picture anything else. So picture as in like listen.
Auditorily
Yeah,
imagine.
You guys get it.
Everyone should watch on YouTube. There's a video of Angelo Badalamenti talking about composing
yes, so good.
Laura Palmer's theme, and our friend Ben, he always said when he sent me the video, he's like, "Oh, I found it," and he said it's like they're making love.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's so funny because it kind of
Wow.
is how he talks
He's
about
like,
how
"Oh,
Lynch was
yes,
talking to him.
Angela.
Yes,
Yeah.
keep going. Yes, more, more.
She's
Angela.
washed up on the beach.
Yeah, and you're seeing her. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
But she's dead.
Yeah, like, it's
That
really
was-
funny.
Freaking Jennifer Coolidge. That was not David Lynch.
It's a fine line. You slip into
But
them.
she's dead. And today I was thinking of Video Games by Lana Del Rey from 2011.
Lana Del Rey should have been in the return.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sky Fiera is in the return. That's something
What?
for you guys to look forward to. I haven't told you.
Apparently, he has a new look, and he no longer has the goatee and
I heard of
and
this,
and
but I was
like
too scared to look.
bleached tips. What are they
Frosted
called? Frosted
tips.
tips.
Oh.
And he just like it's like brown hair, like combed, just like regular, and just like
He's,
no
like,
facial hair. And he
unrecognizable.
actually like I searched it up, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? He looks like a totally like regular suburban like
Oh,
Wait,
dad.
what?
Like it's like I actually was like like low-key scared.
I did. Wait. Oh, Guy Fieri. No, Sky Fiera. Sky Fiera, guys, not Guy
Oh.
Fieri.
Oh,
I was like, is
Wait, why does Guy Fieri look like AI now?
yeah?
this
What
is
the
his new
hell?
look.
He looks like John
He
Goodman.
looks like AI John Goodman.
wait, who's Sky?
Sky Fiera, the musical
Sky
artist.
Fiera.
Is he one of the people
You'll
that...
see her face,
Oh.
and she was everywhere in 2014, like on the internet.
Yeah.
Who is she again in the
Hooray.
return?
She
Ferreira.
is a
Sky Ferreira.
a person at the Roadhouse. She's one of
Right,
the
right.
Roadhouse
I love
episodes.
those moments.
Yeah.
Always before they show the performance that
Yeah.
they have like the little scene.
Yeah.
That's always sick. Oh, actually, that's the question I want to ask. Because Lynch is known so much for having like these diegetic like musical performances that kind of like take away from stop the narrative thrust. What are your favorite moments of that? I mean, I'll go first and just say straight up, In Dreams, Ben, that moment's sick for multiple reasons, just amazing lip syncing and just a perfect song. And also like, once again, like what is going on with Frank Booth in that moment?
Yeah.
What is with that song with him? Like,
Why
he's-
does he love it
he's,
so
he's
much?
literally going through every single possible emotion
Yeah.
while that
Yeah.
song is being sang.
When you asked, that was the
Yeah,
like
right?
immediate thing that came
It's
to my
that
head.
and then the Mulholland Drive one I always think about.
Club
16 Wishes?
There's that one, and there's one right after that comes.
I like 16 Wishes a lot.
Little
16 Reasons.
16 Reasons, sorry, yeah.
It's okay.
Every Little Star.
Yeah, Every Little Star. I really like that
Every
one too.
Little Star.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna do Club Silencio.
Oh, that's another good one too. That's another great one.
I
There's a
really
lot of good
like
ones.
Blue Velvet in Blue Velvet
Yes.
and Dorothy's
Yeah.
singing it at the
Mhm.
club.
Yeah, that
It's
one's
a-
really
it's
good,
a
too.
Beautiful scene, like the lighting and her makeup, like the blue eyeshadow and her hair is perfect, and like the old timey mic, like
yeah.
Mhm.
You guys aren't fucking with and you.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
you and I. You haven't
I
gotten
love
there yet,
that.
Dorsa. Just the
Worst characters in Twin Peaks. Let's do
James.
that. It's James and Donna.
Wait,
Literally,
but
literally.
I gotta do my favorite musical scene. Wait. Because my favorite is in Twin Peaks. This is something you haven't seen yet, so I can't say it in full. Something horrible happens, and they are at the Roadhouse, and everyone is crying. Like everyone is watching Julie Cruz perform, and they're all like crying for some reason. Like characters that like really have no reason to be there are there. They're all in this space coincidentally, and then something happens, and something shifts, and like Cooper gets a message. That's one of my favorite.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones,
Yeah, that one's pretty
to be
sick.
honest.
Yeah, and then as we were saying with The Return, like with The Return, this is also why you should see it in theaters consecutively. Like, it's almost every episode they have like some band or some artist performs. Like Nine Inch Nails
Nine Inch
performs
Nails
at the end of one of the
performs.
episodes. Julie Cruz. So watching that on the big screen would be sick too.
Yeah, it's exciting to see.
Do we all say our favorite musical scene? Wow. Okay. Well, guys, what about we've been quoting Lynch throughout this thing. What is your favorite like David Lynch quote of like him saying something? Like, for example, we all say Angelo Badalamenti, or I was into Video Games by Lana Del Rey. 2 cookies and a can of Coke. What's your favorite, guys?
My
Tough.
I'm gonna say my favorite because it Margot hates it. My
I used to
favorite
hate
is-
it. I'm used to it now.
yeah, now it's funny. But what I'll say for this is because The Return just has so much behind the scenes. There's just the moment when Sherilyn Fenn like comes on set because to like obviously I don't want to spoil anything, but she comes back and he's like, oh my gosh, and like he's just going up to her and he's like, oh so beautiful, darling. We're gonna take it line by line. Just gonna take it line by line. Take it line by line. It's been a while. Just get it line by line. And
I
just-
never realized
yeah.
that's what you guys.
And
were
he's like rubbing her
referencing.
shoulder, like they're like
Yeah.
so close together,
Yeah.
and it's like like it's so much for me. Like I'm like putting myself in that. Like if I was watching that, I'd be like, I have to walk away. Like this is so like I feel like I shouldn't be seeing it. Like that's why it makes me like
it's because like it's like he stops directing a scene when she walks in. He's like, oh my god.
Yeah, like he gets up, like he like removes
Yeah.
himself from the situation he's in just to talk to her. And that's a really good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I'm a fan of also. Can you roll around on the ground and cry?
Oh, that's one of my favorite ones.
He's directing children.
Can you cry like a little baby for me?
Can you roll around and cry?
I also love.
Oh, that'd be so beautiful.
The Return just has so many good moments. Once again, like when he's like, someone's like, oh, do you think we could shorten the scene down a little bit? And then he's like, who the fuck gives how long a fucking scene is? And he's really pissed. I feel like you don't see David Lynch angry a lot, but
Yeah.
he was in that moment.
Oh, yo, you know who one of my other favorite characters is from The Return? The brothers. They're some of my favorite Twin Peaks characters. The brothers.
The mayor and his brother.
Yeah. No, not the mayor and
not
his brother. The season 3 brothers.
Oh, the casino.
The Casino brothers.
Casino brothers. Jim Belushi.
Yeah,
the
and
Belushi brother.
Belushi.
Yeah.
What?
There's a Belushi brother in The Return.
You'll
Bro,
see, you'll see,
everyone
you'll
is in The
see.
Return.
Everyone
Everyone's in The
Damn.
Return. So many
Shaggy.
celebrities.
What about you, Morgan?
Well, I don't know many quotes except for what you guys say. So I'm going to say when he's like, Angelo Badalamenti, because I cannot physically look at like Angelo Badalamenti's name
Without hearing that?
hearing that in my head. And like if I was like, oh, fuck, like how do I pronounce it? Like low-key,
Angelo
how you were
Badalamenti.
earlier.
Yeah.
And then you said that, it's like, okay, yeah, that's exactly like I'm in,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Do you know the context in which he said that?
No.
It's actually really sad. It's from his when he used to do his weather report, and it's
Yes.
Angelo Badalamenti unfortunately passed away, and his acknowledgement of that in the video is he's saying things and then he just pauses and he goes, Angelo Badalamenti,
That's why I started with.
and,
him.
and it's
that.
just
All he
it's just
does is say
quiet,
that.
and like he has
he's
sunglasses on
gonna
too, so you
cry.
can't even see his emotions, but it's like pensive, like
Yeah,
oh,
but you can
sad
tell that
moment.
he's like he's
upset.
He's
upset.
A remorseful
Mournful moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
I don't know what my favorite Lynch quote is, actually. It might be the roll around on the floor and cry one. Or I don't even know where to start. I'm just so depressed. Because I actually think of that clip so often. Like when I'm feeling really down, I like in my brain it's I'm so depressed. I don't know what I'm doing.
oh, also when you forget when you have an idea and you forget to write it down, you
that
just
might be
want to
my
kill
favorite.
yourself.
That might be my favorite.
That one's
actually.
good too.
You just I love
You
the
just because that's actually it's so real. Of like you're like I had such a good idea for a story or whatever, and like you forgot to write it down, and you're actually like, wow, I'm useless. Like,
No, it's actually the worst feeling ever.
yeah, it's like when I forget a funny dream. I'm like, oh, it's so freaking funny, but I forget it. Well, I have one last question for you guys, and this one's a doozy. Except it's not, or is it? Who knows? My question is, what is your favorite homage or reference to something David Lynch and something else? If you can think of anything, I'm gonna say just David Lynch's involvement in the Cleveland show, just him being a character, and the bit in Family Guy of David Lynch stole Christmas, and they put out black coffee, where he's like, "I'm a black coffee."
That one is
Maybe
good.
just because he's so postmodern, and Family Guy's postmodern. Double postmodern whammy.
I don't know.
Maybe it was a doozy.
It is a doozy.
Wow,
Oh.
guys, I'm not gonna sell myself
table.
short anymore. I was like, this is a dumb fucking question.
I don't know. I mean, like, I really like. I saw the TV Glow because I feel like that filmmaker of that film is like a really like the most Lynchian filmmaker that isn't Lynch. Like when I get the vibe watching that, like I don't know, and it's in the way like the sound design is so unsettling and unnerving, and like the use of lighting, stuff like that. I don't know.
Okay.
That and then. I guess like just David Lynch in like the world and popular culture, his promotion for Inland Empire when he had when he's like
The
it was specifically for Laura Dern for
Yeah.
Best Actor. He's like, I want Laura Dern to get
And
a
a
Best
cow.
Actor Academy Award, and then he's just promoting Inland Empire, sitting on like Hollywood Boulevard with a cow and like just being like, go see Inland Empire. That's it. I think that's just that's
Okay, well,
that's
let me
funny context.
rephrase the question maybe to make it a little easier to answer. What has no association with David Lynch at all that to you gives you like David Lynch vibes, maybe something that you're like, this is low-key Lynchian. And
I think a lot of things are Lynchian.
well, yeah, that's fine. Guys, share.
Parking lots at 1 a.m.
Yep.
That's actually real. Oh,
Liminal
every
spaces.
single time that I'm driving at night on like a country road or something, and it's just like the painted line on the road, and I'm just like staring at it, just like that.
Bro, that will
There you
only
go.
be enhanced with season 3 of Twin Peaks. That's a
Great.
constant.
Yeah, if there's honestly like a song from like the 60s or something playing, and it's there's like a droning of like a fan, or like just like something like maybe a little bit unsettling, like with that kind of like era of music playing, I'm like, this could be Lynchian. This could be Lynchian.
Oh, mine is lights flickering. Anything with electricity, because there's the whole scene there's this scene in Fire Walk with Me, like a really minor scene that I think about all the time, where there's a bit where like it's just like a voice and it goes electricity, but there's another part where it's just like a light flickering and they're like, we're trying to fix this. Like it's just
why are you trying to fix it?
yeah, or like he's like, this damn light.
Got a light.
Yeah, there's also got a light, but
Got a light. Someone asking for a light.
one of the places I work, like there's like a light broken and it's been flickering for months right outside. And every
Yeah.
time I leave, I'm like, this is Lynchian. I'm
This
like,
is so Lynchian.
electricity.
We just watched something with blue lighting for the moon, didn't we?
Blue lighting for the moon.
Well, didn't we just watch something and it was like dark and then there was like
Oh,
I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
like,
yeah, we
when you
did,
say
we
blue
did, we
lighting.
did,
Yeah, yeah,
we
but
You
were
ever
just
Howl's
watching.
Moving Castle or
No.
no, it was like real,
real?
not animated.
We're watching The Shining, right? Was it The Shining? We were saying The
Was
Shining
it?
was Lynchian.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like
There
there's
you go.
something specific.
It might have also been Game of Thrones because we've been watching a lot of
Ooh,
that.
We have been watching,
And there's a
Game
lot of like
Thrones.
blue
True.
moon.
Well, anyway,
lighting.
specifically when the blue lighting is like a little bit too blue,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, that's not real. That to me is Lynchian because in Twin Peaks,
Yeah.
yeah,
that is the nighttime
Also, the like
lighting.
blue room in Mulholland Drive,
yeah.
and then like the lighting's all blue.
True.
Yeah.
And there's a whole song off of the soundtrack for Fire Walk with Me called Blue Frank.
Yep.
Yo.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like a too nice looking suburb is Lynchian.
Yeah, anything kind of like
Yeah.
reminiscent of like Americana, perfect, like
Yeah,
white
That's
picket
lumber.
stuff like
fence.
that. Yeah.
Lumber.
Yeah, like
A nice- a
American
nice flower
Beauty.
bed.
American Beauty, I'd say,
Mhm.
is kind of Lynchian. Again, that it's like the darkness of the
High school
suburban
cheer
life.
uniform.
Yeah, diners. A lot of diners.
Yeah, Margot and I and another friend just went to a diner on Sunday morning, and Margot got a black cup of coffee, and I was like, wow, just like Cooper.
I always get a black cup of coffee. I love it.
Yeah, just like Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, the state of
The
Washington.
state of Washington.
Oh, being in like out west in Vancouver,
Mhm.
just kind of like the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
um,
big trees
the weather,
and- Oh, the
Yeah.
weather.
the weather there. I was like, wow, this is just like Twin Peaks.
Oh, factory districts, Eraserhead vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hardcore industrial
See,
sites.
for me, those are not Lynchian because I'm from
Mhm.
Hamilton.
Oh, that's
so
just
to
like,
me,
that's home.
so to me, literally, I'll be watching the movies. I'm like, just like home.
That's kind of beautiful. I feel like doorknobs for some reason sometimes.
Inter-
Because I think of the shot of. Yeah, he has a lot of
it's
shots
not-
of
Dorsa-
doors.
Astute,
Dorsa has a thing where she's consistently psychic with things that happen in David Lynch things. All of us had a visible reaction that does she know?
I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just feel like he has a lot of shots of doors in his movies.
I also, unrelated to this about doorknobs, because you're bringing it up, Marco and I were at a work party because we work at the same place. And our one coworker just started talking about how she was recommended this smut book of this woman falling in love with the doorknob.
Ugh, I see a lot of these things that it's like
And
it's
I was-
like your
Fascinating.
fridge come to life, and I'm like, why would I want to
And
be with my
I was
fridge?
just like, what? I was
That's
actually
AI propaganda somehow. Somehow that's
yeah.
propaganda.
Mhm.
I was actually so like shocked by it that you talking about the doorknob. I was like, oh my, does she know?
Yo.
I don't know.
And at the same event, our other coworker was talking about how Kyle MacLachlan's a cutie patootie, and I was like, I know, right? And then
He is.
our other coworker said that he looked like Matthew Broderick,
No.
and I was so disgusted.
Actually, it was the same coworker that said he looked like Matthew Broderick is the one that was reading the smut about the doorknob.
Wow.
Just so
Yeah.
you guys have a full picture.
Margaret, do you want to hit him with the Tumblr fun fact about Dale Cooper?
Oh yeah, the stupid phrase
Small
Precious
bean.
Cinnamon Roll,
Oh,
Too
Precious
Good for
Cinnamon
This
Roll,
World,
yeah.
Too Pure. The first ever documented use of that was about Dale Cooper.
Yep.
He is the original
Precious
Precious
Cinnamon
Cinnamon Roll, Too
That
Good for
is
This World,
so
Too Pure.
funny to me.
Which-
That's true.
It's actually so hilarious for a character who is like low-key a white knight in a lot of ways, like for that to be said.
Also, just
But-
like the fact that like the context of his character is like he is there to solve like the brutal murder of this like teenage girl.
Mhm. But then
Small bean, freaking
no, but
Precious
then he's
Cinnamon Roll.
he's
too.
also looking giving like, stop it for me.
But then he's also like, Liz, I kind of want to live here. Real estate options?
Yeah, he's like Dead Dog Farm. Yeah, I'm buying that. Let me look into a pension
the Great
plan.
Northern. Johnston Canyon. Roan and I got a chance to visit a couple of years ago. Very, very Twin Peaks vibes. It's right on like the border of BC and Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very Twin Peaks. Like the hotel keys look like the Great Northern
Wow.
ones, like the like dark green, like plastic little diamond.
When you went, did you get cool Great Northern like key thing?
I already had a Great Northern keychain because I've stayed at the hotel that's the intro to Twin Peaks, and I've been to a lot of the shooting locations, which was like really awesome. It was my birthday present last year. Shout out my mom. But no, I didn't get that, but I got a little Twin Peaks shot glass, which was pretty cool. And I would like wake up in the morning and like leave my hotel room, like take a key, whatever. And it was like kind of rainy, like it was a good season to be there. So like, and I'd stand by like the waterfall, I'd just watch it for like 30 minutes, listening to music.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like getting sprayed by the water. It was so nice. I was like, this is actually just what I needed. I've had a crazy year. So
Literally.
so yeah, it was very, very relaxing. Guys, please, if you go to the US, I know we shouldn't go to the US right now. Don't go to the US unless you have to. But if you do and you decide to go, please stay at the hotel it was shot at, because it is actually Indigenous owned.
Let's
Awesome.
Oh,
go.
there you go.
So
Yeah.
yeah. If
Fire.
you want to like learn a little bit about like Indigenous like culture and like Washington, check it out.
Yeah.
Shout out. There we go.
Literally.
Well, guys, make sure to catch, if you're a fan of Twin Peaks. If not, you have a limited amount of time to catch up to The Return because it will be playing at the Princess.
Yeah, but it's in a couple weeks, so I believe that
yeah.
you guys can do it.
End of
Yeah.
February, you got time.
End of February, Tuesdays. Look out for it.
Starts February 24th, the day that Cooper comes into town in Twin
Yeah.
Peaks.
There you go.
Wow.
Diane,
Day.
it's February 24th.
I think it's like 11 a.m.
Yeah. But it'll be
I'm
playing
sure
at
the
7
town
p.m.
will
at the
And we
Princess.
finally meet Diane, right?
Yes, in season 3, you meet Diane.
Oh.
Wow.
Mhm.
I'm
And
hype.
do you
I'm
know
hype.
who plays Diane?
I yes, but I do forget
Okay.
because
If
I
you want
am
the surprise, I won't say
actually
anything.
horrendous with
I
actors.
mean, it's David Lynch regular. So.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Laura Dern?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's right. I think I knew that. But thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Sir Roan, for
Yes.
joining our.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
thank you for
Yes.
having me on to talk
Our-
about David Lynch.
Yeah.
Great topic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, love the podcast, and I can't wait to listen next week.
Wow. Okay, guys. As always, Rowan's been Rowan. Rowan's been Sir Rowan.
I've been Rowan.
I've been Dorsa.
Scheming eunuch Rowan, actually.
I have and will continue to be Dorsa.
I will continue to be Morgan.
I could be Margot. I could be something else next time. I'm going to the Black Lodge. I'm scared.
No.
In dreams, I walk
Okay,
with
guys.
you. In dreams.
Bye.
Bye.